everyone, welcome to the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce, and today we're doing a Tubi Tuesday. I haven't done one of them in a while. By the way, if it's your first time on this channel, please hit that like and that subscribe button. It definitely helps us out. So let's jump into Candyland 2023. It was written and directed by John Swab. You can find this on Tubi right now. Now, this movie reminds me of 80s horror all the way. It's about this seemingly young woman. She's a devout religious. It really doesn't tell you what kind of religion, but you kind of feel like it's Christianity. And she finds her way stuck with this group of lot lizards who she's following and she's living with, and she's learning by the way, lot lizards are prostitutes who are at truck stop. And she's finding her way around Candyland, which is this truck stop that all the truckers know that has the best lot lizards, and you know you're going to have the best time. So let's go ahead. I'm going to jump into the positives. The first positive for me is when you see a movie with scantily clad women and it's be over top kills. Usually the character development and the acting suffer. Not the case with this movie. I love the characters in this movie. I love the girls and even the gentleman who is part of this group of prostitutes, lot lizards, whatever you want to call them. And like you actually care about these characters as well as their demise as well. So, and you kind of feel something when one by one they start getting knocked off. And for an indie horror movie about, lot lizards at a truck stop, I am absolutely surprised that the acting is top notch for a indie horror movie. The characters, they delivered the lines perfectly. You can tell that there was some experience there. I mean, the script writing was on par. Like you kind of felt like these were actual real women that they not necessarily enjoyed what they did, but they did what they did to survive. And the relationships and the friendships and the bonds they had with each other were something that, you really felt as someone in an audience. Let's shoot over to the second thing, which is the kills. The kills and the use of practical effects in this movie are great. The killer in this movie definitely uses interesting techniques to kill their victims, and the gore is, listen, if you're a gore horror, I mean, listen, there's plenty of gore and there's plenty of blood to share. Also, what I love about this movie is too that the killer is a unique killer, and they also have a unique weapon that they use to kill, and it goes along with that religious theme. And I appreciate it. I was like, I've never seen a killer use this particular object as a way to kill people. So I definitely enjoy that. Finally, only up until I would say 75% in this movie, I absolutely enjoyed. Now you'll get over to my negatives, but the first 75%, like I was invested into the characters, I was invested in the story. I wanted to see where this goes. The kills were ruthless. I am in my old age. I do appreciate a slow burn horror. I know most horror fans don't. They want the killings to go right from the beginning. And there are some killings, but this is a slow burn horror. And midway in, the kill starts stacking up. Oh yeah, by the way, great tits and ass. By the way, for the fellas there, tons of tits and ass in this movie, as you respect. I mean, I would hate to see a movie about lot lizards and a truck stop and there was no nudity. Class, beautiful nudity in this movie. Mwah, give it that. All right, let's shoot over to the negatives. And like I said, the biggest, I would have given this a 5-star on the indie horror Tubi level for that first 75%, but that last 25%, it definitely knocked 2 points off, and it was just a complete letdown all the way to the reason why the killer was doing the killings, and it seemed like what I see a lot of indie horror filmmakers do. they want to pile as many killings into that last quarter of a movie, and it takes, and sometimes it's actually takes away from the actual story and the chemistry of the movie from that point forward. And I saw this in this movie, and it was definitely a disappointment, leading all the way to the ending that, like, to me made no sense. It didn't leave me fulfilled. It was definitely a bad ending. I mean, listen, there's no good ending in this movie, but like I just thought that this could have been pretty much wrapped up a little differently and in a better way without it seeming such a rush idea. It's almost like felt like to me a different filmmaker came in at that 75% mark and finished the movie off. It just didn't go flow with the over movie. So because of that, I am going to have to give Candyland a 3 out of 5 stars. All right, listen. If you've seen Candyman, if you disagree or agree with my reviews, please leave your thoughts in the comments. And also, again, once again, hit that like and that subscribe button. All right, guys. Listen, see you back here next Tuesday for another Tubi Tuesday. Thank you for coming to the Horror Room. I'm Travis Bruce. See you guys next time. Take care.